Hello guys, welcome back. So guys, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're going to trade here using one price strategy. All right, so let's start this video now. Okay, but before we proceed with that, I want to tell you, look, I am not giving you any advice to get into trading or to trade here. Trading is a very risky platform. When you trade here, you can make profits, but you can also incur losses. Alright, so this particular video is solely and exclusively for educational purposes. That's precisely why I am personally taking these trades myself and will meticulously show you my own detailed analysis. So without further ado, let's officially start the video. Okay, my dear friends, first of all, let me take a very close look at the chart right here. As you can clearly see, our ND chart is currently open. So here we will confidently take a trade of exactly $500. Alright, so first let's analyze where we can take a trade here. Okay guys, so first of all, if you can see here, you can clearly see here that the overall trend in the market is indeed moving upwards. So first, let's set a crucial level here. Where exactly should we set this important level in the market? Come down to the lower side, all right? So I will copy this and carefully place it here. Consequently, you can see that before the market moved upwards, it had initially come down and then it broke upwards again and there was a significant pump. So what's happening here is that a specific flag is forming. Now that particular flag will either go upwards or downwards. So whenever and wherever it breaks, the market will most certainly move accordingly, and most of the chances are that it will move significantly upwards. Let's carefully observe what precisely happens here. Alright, my dear friends and viewers, so we will proceed to place a trade here. I genuinely want to consider taking an upward trade, but I absolutely want to meticulously analyze the market a little bit first, just to be completely sure whether we can confidently take an upward trade in this particular market situation or not. No problem if the market comes up a bit around this level so we can trade. Let's wait, okay? So let's see, if the market breaks this trend line on the downside, then we'll see. We can place a trade for one downward move here. Then what will we do? Alright everyone, let's just wait patiently, okay guys? So right now, the market is clearly coming downwards with significant momentum, so let's just wait a little bit more, okay? As you can clearly see here on the charts, the market has indeed come down quite a bit, so I strongly believe there's even more selling pressure happening here at this very moment. So guys, based on this observation, I've confidently placed a $500 trade here, specifically targeting the sellers, okay? Although my trade was placed a little bit higher, so I will place one more trade here. So now it's perfectly fine. Our red candle will form here, and if it does, our trade could become profitable here. Now let's carefully see what the market ultimately does. Now the market will experience selling here, okay? Because our trend line has been broken here, the market will go down to touch this level and a red candle can form. Alright, so guys, let's patiently wait and carefully observe what precisely happens here. So I deliberately placed one more additional trade on the upside because we unfortunately made a rather wrong entry. Our intended entry point for the red should have clearly been right here, but we mistakenly entered over here instead, so I consequently placed one more trade moving upwards. Alright everyone, let's take a moment and patiently wait, okay guys? As you can clearly observe and see right now, I had previously mentioned and stated that there was indeed a significant possibility, a distinct chance of a red candle indicating a downward trend or price decrease forming and materializing right here at this particular point in time on the chart. We need to carefully monitor this development as it unfolds. So the candle did turn red. Because of our late entry, we ended up losing one trade here, but our upper trade, so now let's carefully look at the GBP USD currency pair here. In the GBP USD, we can set one level here and we can also set another level as well, offering a complete perspective. This one, the market truly wants to go in this particular direction and touch this specific level, so here indeed we did get a clear signal, but overall we absolutely need to carefully consider the inherent strength of the prevailing trend. If we thoroughly understand that crucial aspect, then we can confidently take a well-informed trade. So, if this is indeed one of our very strong and significant levels, it's a level that's quite solid and dependable for us. Look, it has certainly gone up, but if it gives a definitive breakout right here, then we can definitely consider it. For the word excel, otherwise I will not consider it as a green candle, we can consider it as a red candle. If the market stays below from here, then that's fine guys. So here I have placed two trades for a downward move. You already know why I placed a trade here for the downward direction. This is a level and it's a very strong level. If you look here, it's fine. One solid doji has formed, another doji has formed, and this level is providing support here. The second important thing to consider is if the current candle is not green. Again, if it's a red candle, this particular level represents a strong supporting level. If we meticulously extend our analysis further back in time, you will clearly and undoubtedly see that it is indeed a very robust and significant supporting level. Alright, the market initially broke through this point, then subsequently retraced its movement, and the overall market was clearly moving in a downward direction, so this is certainly a good and reliable level. Therefore, we can confidently consider this red candle, okay? So let's patiently wait for a little while longer, everyone. Okay guys, this red candle is truly forming very nicely and precisely as anticipated. Let's wait. So this is a very good strong red candle that has formed quite clearly here. 3, 2, 1. So we've precisely placed the trade at this exact level. You clearly saw here that we placed the trade at this specific level, right? If we had wanted, we certainly could have waited a little bit longer perhaps. A good level would have been here above this box. If there was a closing on the upper side and we placed the trade, it would be good. But my thinking was that if there is a closing at this level, it could be a red candle or we could place a trade for a downward move. Okay, so I've opened the GBP JPY chart here. In this GBP JPY pair, we can clearly see one significant level here. It's really quite good. You can observe here that a prominent green candle formed and then a distinct red candle formed, right? It's a red candle, right? It's kind of a good level, so the market, it will be a red candle for sure. No, we can't say for sure, but there's a good chance a red candle could form here. So if the market even makes a little green, if the market goes up a bit, I will definitely take a trade down, okay? I certainly did. I've carefully placed 2 trades here for a significant downward move right here, exactly at this precise point. We have a bit of an idea that a red candle could form here, so we can take advantage of that. Okay guys, so guys, did a green candle form here? No problem at all. Overall, we are definitely in a profitable position here, so everything is looking quite good. If the market happens to go up just a little bit more, I will certainly consider taking another trade for the downward action, or perhaps just a tiny bit more. If it comes around this particular level, or even a little bit higher than that, okay guys, so I've carefully placed 2 trades here specifically for an upward movement. The previous trade we placed was very random, done way too quickly. Alright, which we shouldn't have done, we shouldn't have equaled it, but it's okay. Now I've taken one green candle because what's happening here is at this level, the way selling happened last time, right? In the same way as the selling happened, there should have been selling in this candle too. In this candle, right? But there was no selling here. Then please present for the word. I think if there was going to be selling here, it would have happened in this very candle. There should have been a good red candle, but there wasn't a red candle here, was there? That means there will be a breakout here and the market will move upwards. So that's why I applied one psychology here and placed a trade for the word. So guys, you can see here, our trade has become profitable here. Alright guys, okay, so now I'll check some more charts here. Let's look at GBP and let's check University in SD as well. So whenever you want to find a level, you need to see that whenever the market has formed green candles, after that the market has reversed. As you can see, 1 green, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 5 green candles formed, and after that red candles started forming, so the market reversed. It could also have happened that it went a little higher, in which case that level would not be considered. Alright, but the market completely reversed from there. That means the level was indeed there. Okay, so I have carefully marked this significant level at this precise spot, and I am now marking this crucial level right here. Alright, so based on these observations, we can confidently consider initiating a buying trade. Okay, so guys, I have just placed a substantial $500 buying trade here, right at this moment. So let's proceed, guys. I am very confident that it will indeed be a green candle that forms here. If you meticulously look at the label, it clearly shows 1, 2, 3, 4, just exactly as I previously mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive green candles. Right after that, a single red candle forms, completing the pattern. Moment. Alright, but what's happening here is the opposite scenario. If we move this a little lower, if you bring it down, you'll notice that the market comes down from this level, and after taking support, it continues upward. Okay, so this will kind of act as a support area. A support area is where buyers start coming in, where buyers enter the market. So this is kind of a buyer's area, which is why we've placed a trade here for 1 hour. So let's carefully observe, guys. It could potentially be a green candle. Indeed, anything can truly happen in this dynamic market. It could certainly turn green, or ultimately, in the very end, it could also turn distinctly red below our expectations. Let's patiently wait and see, as the market is currently pumping with significant momentum. Okay, so it was in fact a very profitable trade for us. As you clearly saw, I explicitly told you that whenever you genuinely want to thoroughly analyze the market, always look closely at the specific level where the market has previously reversed its direction. After that crucial step, you absolutely need to properly set up and diligently manage your essential support levels. Then you need to understand what the signal is in this. Alright, if you can't understand this scenario of candlestick psychology, then you can't take a trade, even if you know about support and resistance. But until you understand stick psychology, you won't be able to grasp things. So what happens is, in psychology, whenever the market is unable to fulfill a gap, the market touches that level to fulfill the gap. Then the market goes to that level because there are already buyers or sellers sitting there. It pinches those sellers or buyers, and what do they do there? They get activated there because they think, okay, the market has come here, and then they slowly start to become active. Then where selling is about to happen or something is about to occur, the sellers become active there. So at first, it's not clear whether they are actually acting or not. Gradually, when the market stabilizes there and stretches a little, then suddenly there's a downfall in the market. If it's on the downside, the drop is less. So these are some of the scenarios related to psychology and market psychology. All right. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Bye-bye.